I want to start by telling you a number: 34. That was my age when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And 34 turned out to be a very interesting age to get that diagnosis because I was too young for the general cancer room and too old for the young adult programs. I didn't belong anywhere, which meant I had to figure out how to belong to myself. And here's what nobody tells you about a cancer diagnosis: it doesn't just interrupt your health, it interrupts your identity. I had spent 10 years building a career, a plan, a very confident answer to the question, so what do you do? And somewhere in the middle of that treatment chair, that answer stopped feeling true. Because when you strip away the title, the achievement, the forward momentum, what's left? That question changed everything for me. And it became the question my entire work is built on. Who are you becoming? I'll be honest with you about something. People kept saying to me during treatment, "You are so strong." And I would smile and say thank you and go home and think about the 45 minutes I had just spent crying in a Target parking lot. 45 minutes over something I can't even remember now. And here's what I've learned. That is what resilience actually looks like. Not the Instagram version, not the bell ringing moment, the Target parking lot, the going inside anyway, the buying the shampoo. Resilience is not a personality type. It's a daily choice. And most of us are already making it. We just don't have the language to recognize it as such. But there's a season after the crisis that nobody prepares you for. I call it the unbecoming. It's the season when the version of you that you built is no longer available and you haven't yet found what comes next. You're in the gap in between. And the in between is uncomfortable. And it's also, and I believe this deeply, where the most important work of your life gets done. Because you can't hold the story that's actually available to you while your hands are full of the story that no longer exists. The unbecoming is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of the truest chapter. My name is Amanda Lentz. I'm a speaker, a cancer survivor, and the host of the Who Become podcast, where I sit across from survivors, advocates, and people who have been through the kind of hard that rewrites everything. And we talk about what they find on the other side of it. My keynote series is called Life Beyond Change. And it's built on 4 questions I believe every person in a season of disruption has to face. Where am I? Who am I? How do I keep choosing to get back up? And who am I becoming on the other side? I didn't choose this story, but I choose every day what kind of person it makes me. And that choice, that daily imperfect choice, is the most powerful thing I have ever done.